I wake up at 7. Then I open my eyes slowly.
I stretch my arms. I yawn loudly. I turn off my alarm. I get out of bed. I put on my slippers, and then I walk to the bathroom to start my day. I turn on the bathroom light. I look in the mirror. I brush my teeth. I rinse my mouth with water. I wash my face with soap. I dry my face with a towel. I take a shower. I use shampoo on my hair to make it feel soft and clean and to keep it healthy. I rinse off the soap completely. I turn off the water. I step out of the shower. I dry myself with a towel. I put on deodorant now. I go to my bedroom. I choose clothes from my closet. I put on my underwear now. I put on a clean shirt, and then I put on my pants. I put on my socks. I put on my shoes. Now I am ready to start my day with a fresh outlook and a comfortable outfit. I make my bed. I open the curtain. I let sunlight into the room. I go to the kitchen. I turn on the coffee machine. I put bread in the toaster. I get butter from the fridge for my breakfast. I pour coffee into my cup. I add milk to my coffee. I add sugar to my coffee. I stir my coffee with a spoon. I take the toast out. I take jam from the cupboard. I spread butter on the toast. I spread jam on the toast. I eat my breakfast. I drink my coffee. I read the newspaper in the morning. I check my phone for messages. I wash the breakfast dishes and put them on the drying rack. I clean the kitchen counter. I take my bag. I check for my keys. I put on my jacket. I lock the front door. I walk to the street. I wait for the bus. I get on the bus. I pay for my bus ticket. I find an empty seat on the bus. I look out the window. I get off the bus. I take a shopping cart. I buy fresh vegetables. I buy fresh apples. I buy a loaf of bread. I buy a bottle of milk. I buy a dozen eggs every week. I go to the cashier. I pay with my card. I take my receipt. I pack the groceries in bags. I carry the bags home. I unlock my front door.
I decide what to cook. I wash the vegetables in water. I cut the vegetables with a knife. I heat oil in the pan. I cook the vegetables in the pan. I add salt to the food. I taste the cooked food. I turn off the stove. I put the food on a plate. I sit at the dining table. I eat my homemade lunch. I clean my dirty plate. I wash the cooking pan. I dry all the dishes. I feel tired after eating and cleaning. I sit in my favorite chair with my journal.
I read an interesting book. I turn the book pages. I enjoy the exciting story. I put the book down. I take a short afternoon nap. I close my tired eyes.